Chapter 33 begins back at the plant. Rogo's gone in, and now he's got to go recruit from his current team to build the team that he's going to have now that he's taking over Peach's job in corporate. He starts the day with Lou. He's really worried that Lou's not going to take the job. His numbers guy is his accountant, his bookkeeper is close to retirement and is not interested. This is Rogo's big concern. They have an interesting conversation about how inventory can sometimes be viewed more as a liability than an asset. And at the end of it all, this chapter is really about change management and how to work with people. Rogo listens to all of the questions that Lou has and just lets Lou talk. Eventually, Lou actually asks Rogo, saying, hey, I don't want to retire. I want to keep doing this job, and I want to take what I've learned and apply it at the next level. He goes on, starts talking with other people. Bob, who he thinks is going to be easy to take the job, it turns out to not be interested. What you find in this chapter is really, again, it's a bit of a victory lap where Rogo is showing us how to do team building, but really doing it in a bit of a different era. Reading it now, it's amazing to see how many times they talk about calling people up by phone and working side by side when so many jobs like this are now remote. So it's an interesting read of a chapter. The capabilities of the Bearington plant are really now known, and by following the theory of constraints, UniCo now knows how much capacity it has available to sell. By understanding the benefits of throughput accounting, as opposed to backwards-looking cost accounting and vanity metrics, Rogo knows that he can bid more aggressively on business and still have it create cash flow. So it really turns out to be a good opportunity to bring more people into the team and to do some building and to build out the sales capabilities. And they just reflect, again, the chapter's full of great quotes. We re-engineered the deal. We came back with a counter offer that was feasible and that the client liked even more than his original request. This is responding to when Bucky Burnside came with a helicopter. They didn't just say yes to his quote. They said yes and told him how they could do phased deliveries in smaller batch sizes given what they'd learned about their production capabilities. He says, and then we took the time and re-examined it from basic principles. It really sounds like an Elon Musk quote. They talk about how they're a much more disciplined plant right now. They say, we don't break setups or light a fire. Not breaking setups, not incurring multiple startup charges is a big part of success in a manufacturing organization. And then the chapter ends with a great quote saying, information is the answer to the question asked. So information isn't just raw data. Information isn't just numbers on some kind of sheet. It is something that is the response to an answer to a question. And if you haven't been promoted by a question, you can't have information. So it's all about framing questions in the right way and having the information that you can create from the data that's available. It's a great chapter, like all the other chapters. It's a great book. You should go read it. You should go buy it. Every chance you get to take the theory of constraints and apply it to your life and to the world around you is a chance to make the world a better place. And that's a good thing.